To fully understand the deep depths of Sufjan Stevens, I self-diagnosed myself with depression, cried a little bit, then recovered by using Sufjan's music as a means of therapy. I now feel I have enough knowledge to make a song and share how to sound like Sufjan Stevens. He has a variety of music and plays in many different styles. It ranges from orchestral pieces all the way to 42-song Christmas albums, or 58-song Christmas albums? I think he likes Christmas. Here's a jingle.
He's a baby Jesus, he's the king-a-ling-a-ling, king-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Even though his different styles of songs do follow some similar structure, in this channel we are
reductive.
So I will mainly be focusing on his most popular tunes.
Tone. Heavy songs. I hope that's okay. We have a song about meteorological disaster and the end of the world, and then a song about love and the end of the world, and then a song about the apocalypse, the end of the world. Yes. It's just basically music inspired by panic attack.
It's nostalgic and sad. Yeah. Also, the songs have a high BPM, but feel slow. So I'm at 170, but it should feel like 85. Instruments. Starting with instruments, Sufjan frequently uses the piano, acoustic guitar, background synths, strings, and a chorus of voices. This helps him develop the soundscapes that he then sings over.
Sitting at the bed with a halo at your head, was it all a disguise like junior high?
Then, depending on what the tone of the song is, he also uses horns, flute, mandolin,
In my mind.
or his favorite, the banjo.
But on some albums I've played more than 20 instruments, but tonight for you guys I'm just playing my favorite one, the banjo.
Layers. For each song, there is development by adding new layers and adding instruments as the song goes along, usually ending in a slightly more climactic way. He does not always have a big separation between the verse and chorus. It's quite subtle, if there even is a chorus at all. In Should Have Known Better, we can follow this process pretty clearly. He starts with only a guitar, then he comes in with his voice,
I should have known better to see what I could see. My black shroud.
after that layers more guitar with a delay and a piano, there's more chorus added, plus a shaker.
Frightened by my feelings, I only want to believe.
Eventually adding some keys and drums. All this combines in the end for the finale.
Can't be changed, can't leave a bridge, the drunken sailor.
Lyrics. The lyrics Sufjan uses ties in with the tone of his pieces quite well. The pieces he writes are an exploration of people and a mix of his own experiences. Some are historical, where the story is then woven into his life. Here he is talking about how he writes.
I find that a lot of my songs are very autobiographical because that feels very real and very true to me. And even when I'm writing about historical events, I find that I have a tendency to project myself and my own history and my own memory onto these historical events. And I guess it's a way of capturing them, possessing them, and making them my own. Well, I think it's a big celebration. There's a lot of pageantry and a lot of flourishes, and it seems like a celebration of civilization and of man and what it means to be American and these things. But it's, you know, it's also a deeper survey into like what it means to be a human being. You know, there's a lot of trauma on the record too. There's a lot of, you know, terror and horror and things like that. And I guess it's just kind of a geographical tone poem, you know, put to music.
Sufjan uses story-based lyrics, as in show don't tell. For example, instead of singing I loved her and she loved me, the way to write it would be something like we held hands and shared a look. So now I've written some lyrics based on my drastic life experiences as a child. You'll see them after the next section. Playing instruments and... Now I will show you how he plays each instrument as it layers his songs. The guitars are usually very light and use a finger-picking style. Sometimes he uses the delay and picks eighth notes to get a similar feel. The delay then copies what he picks and essentially doubles the guitar. The tone is always similar in his songs, so the piano is also generally very light. He plays simple chords or simple notes on repeat, generally 8 notes or quarter notes. Sometimes there is kind of a melody that is also played on the piano. He uses a synth or audio effect that creates a soundscape that flows through the song, creating a nice texture in the background that we can hear throughout the songs. Here, I'm using a grain delay on an audio sample to try and recreate that kind of effect. Adding all these instruments creates the layering I spoke about earlier. And we're ready. Just combine everything and have that crescendoed nice ending. I hope you like the song, and if you do, please give it a like.
You're welcome.
When I was 4, she left me at the door. Tears down my face, never seen again. How could my mother do this to me? She sent my best friend away, never to be seen. Ah, ooh, ah, ooh. Never to be seen, never to be seen, lost by me. She then told me, it's dinner time and I'll see her tomorrow in school. Stop being so dramatic. Tears to my face, I would not listen. Ah, ooh, stop crying. Come on, Axel. Be seen. It's dinner time. Come on, never stop crying. It's dinner time. What do you? What do you not understand? What? I don't get it. What do you not understand?